help strengthen their ground game. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. They break things off to take a quick breather. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Trying to read each other here? Feeling out the spacing. Anything could happen here. Expect both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the hold your breath. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. From upstairs. Hits them with a stopping block. Goes with the safe stuff, but they're going for the super art. Goes for the jump in. Excellent block. Sets up with the jump in. Were they baiting them into that? And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
No double buff? Marisa delivering the goddess of the hunt. Heavy damage incoming.
Now you know.
And it is on. Player 2 walks that off. Target combo into punish counter sets the table. Holy. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. They are in a real bad situation here. Jury's going to a dark place. Kaisen Dankai Haku. What's next? Noticeable life lead is a comeback scope. This can lead to some big damage. Oh man, this is a scary range. Sets up with the jump in. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. What a clutch low heavy. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Switches it up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning a fireball. What are they thinking here? Tons of drive and health to work with. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Whiffs the throw. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Throw misses. Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. In there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky bump in. Who's going to start things off? Medium kick hits. Throws him. What's next? That throw will do some good damage. Scrapping it up, brushes that off and keeps going. Checks with a medium kick. Ooh, you never know what can happen. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Are we going to see a cut closing it out with a super art finish? Nice and clean.
That felt good, didn't it?
Taking no prisoners. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Medium kick hits. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Neither of them willing to back off. Knocked down. Gets the jump in. Down to the wire. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. The super doesn't hit. Takes a trip. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Burnout activates. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Bull uses the gauge for a super art. Turns the bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhazan. Okay, he gets the tips with the low heavy. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to buff up while they can. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Deftly shuts out the jump. Hold your breath. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective gameplay. Hits him with a stop and pop. Life lead opens up. Burnout activates. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They're spacing KO. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
Buffs up. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and... Sneaks in a hit them with a stop and pop. Connects with the throw. A quick breather. Connects with medium kick. Can they create an opportunity? Flatlines them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Ooh, what a smart throw. Big throws. Nothing stops this train. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Impact squat. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive days. Raw super art incoming. What were they thinking? More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
Good, isn't it?
The super connects with the throw. Crowns them from above. Amazing. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Risky medium kick. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Buffs while they're blinking. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Ooh, what's this? What's going to happen? Canceling each other out. These fighters are in sync. The Fuhas stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player 1 chases them down. They're really being worked over in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? The grab misses. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Decides to buff up while they can. Oh! Beautiful setup with that attack. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Shows a medium kick. Ooh! Hits him with a stop and pop. Changes things up with an overhand. Knockdown and... They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck. But executing that plan is to keep Moses with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Goes for the crowns him from above. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Oh, combo! Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both absolutely refute. Oh, the throw connects. Are we gonna see a comeback? He taps him on the toe. A real test of nerves here. Both up a fireball at that range. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Crowns them from above. Brushes that off and keeps going. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Player one brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? All right, what's coming up next? Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. Sees him coming and shrugs it off and cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
Gets a risky buff in. Throws them to negate the block. Holds out with the block. Still brushes that off and keeps going. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Both fighters planning something? Smart play with the throw. Lots of Fuha bangs and plenty of avenues to race through. Hold on, they broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. Reversal. Throws them. What'll happen here? Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Looking for a hole, sets up, closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with the low block. The throw whiffs. Hits them with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player two. Ooh, what a smart throw. Ooh, you never know what's gonna happen here. Oh, here we sets up with the jump in. Dangerous range here. Next, the counter. All the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Any throw will whiff at that range. Both are ready to try to make something happen with an overdrive arc. The drive impact doesn't work. Impact squash. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Ooh, are they swinging at it? Both hurting for some the super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill.
That felt good, didn't it?
Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The jump in is denied. Misses the grab. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Gets Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight!
Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. The jump in catches, brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Saw that coming. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. It's a good spot to use the super. Burns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhata. Burnout activates. Shrugs that off. With the super art to show off what our PhD fighters can do for you. Knockdown and barely blocks the low. Are we good? Oh, the throw connects. Both fight. Yo! Critical art now. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Stark crowns them from above. Who will come out on top in this final round? Hits them with a stopping block. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 needs to take it. There's a drive impact. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Cashes out the cage right there. Oh, hits the critical art. They gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. Looking for a throw zone. Ugh, take a seat. The drive impact doesn't work. Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? Oh, it's enough. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Okay, they trade hits. Atlas down to the wire. Heats it up with a combo into super. The super art finds its mark. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Go, Sun surprise the open. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the court in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brutal! The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Okay, creating some space here. Takes a trip. They both have full drive gauges to work with. A quick breather. Lots of Fu-Hop back. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. What'll happen? And fold! Nasty blow to the back of the head. Gotta be careful. This could lead to some big damage. Impact finish. It was more than enough. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. Final round. Who will the fighting game guard hit them with a stopping block? And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Oh, here we go. Plenty of help. Super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Jury's going to a dark place. Kai sent down Kai Raku. Amazing. Player 2 is on track to gotta do better than that. Drive impact misses. Nothing stops this train. This is a critical moment. Both fighters have completely exhausted. There's the burnout. They are done. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Step into the ring. Prepare yourself. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? He takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Projectile to try and change the situation. Next hit will end the round. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Spirits are lifted. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking, hit them with a stop and bop. Player two didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. This may be it. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Drilling top. Then the Yoga Inferno rip. Player one will look to apply pressure. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. A real test of nerves here. They gotta go. Snap, headbutt. And then whiff. They're wide open. Dangerous range here. Flatline zone. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Jump in finds the mark. The super armor does its job. Taking stock. Can't tech the throw. Got their eye on the air. Reads them. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. Gets him. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Jumps. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive beat. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. That's a counter. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Charges forward. Brushes that off and keeps going. Knew the throw was coming. Reads the jump in perfectly. Throws him. Knockdown and looking for a hook. Oh my God, they just choked it up. A real drive is what a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Blanca-chan's here to play. This is gonna hurt. Goes hunting and bags a catch. Sets the impact counter. So that's so sick. What's next? With super hard thing to play, it's really anything goes connects with the throw. What now? Next, the counter. Noticeable life. Will this super art do anything? Ends it on the level 1 super. Player 2, flipping. Oh my god, this fighter's got the perfect read. Time to make them famous. Here we go. It is over. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that rundown. Next, the counter. Hits them with a stopping block. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Charges in with authority. Sees them coming in, grabs them in the air. Knockdown. Oh! Beautiful setup with that attack. Takes a trip. Cannon spike? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Charges forward. Knockdown and closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Misses the grab. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Brings out a bomb. It's cute. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably, and charges forward. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. You've gotta be. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Killer Bee spin catches them standing. Things are heating up. Amazing! Burns out. How did they anticipate that jump in? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going hits him with a stopping block. Smart play with the throw. Next, the counter. Pokes with the kick. What's next? Drives him back, misses. Holy! There's a drive impact. Oh, here we go. What are they gonna do? Blanca-chan's on the move. Reads the jump in perfectly. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick. That's him on the go. Both sides getting ready. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Serves up, throws them. Oh, super art gauge. Big time whip. Here comes the boom. Killer Bee spin. Ugh, it is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Takes a trip. Goes for the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Beautiful setup with that attack. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes, picks the air throw. They both showed hits him with a stopping block. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. This is the prep going on the offensive. Player 1 can build off this lead. Time to sit on the lead. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of sides. The drive impact is denied. The throw whiffs. Pounces on their prey with a wild hunt. A quick breather. Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage here. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Takes in the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Goes for the... This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Looking for a hold, sets up with the jump in. Drives it back, misses. Jump! Finds the target. Player 2 crowns him from above. Blanca-chan's on the move. Throws him. How long can this offensive assault continue? Cannon spike. Tries to act quickly but whips the attack. No way they did that. The next touch made it. They were sitting on their meter for this super art. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps, reads the jump in perfectly. Jumps? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Long low attack hits. All right, what's coming up next? Down to the wire. Beautiful setup for that attack. From up above. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Grabs him. Where's their opening? Medium kick hit. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight!
Beast mode activated and now they're ready to party. Throws them to negate the block. Jumps? Okay, they trade hits. Risky up-close scrap still going. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. One mistake looking to impress with this super. Oh boy. Level 2 super. Connects with medium kick. Digs in deep to get that drive into. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. An aggressive attack. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Down to the wire. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Closes the gap for the grab. Absorbs the attack and fires back. They both need to stand firm here and deal with an empty drive gauge. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Grabs them. That throw will do some good damage. The jump in catches them. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Mac, this is gonna be bad news. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Were they baiting them into that? Connects with the throw. Are we going to see a comeback here? Beast mode activated and now they're ready to party. And a good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick. Ooh, what a smart blow. Both fighters have some strong super hard incoming. They got an impact squat. Wow, sat waiting for this opening. Taps him on the dome. Will they go or wraps it up with a throw? Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Coming through. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Oh! The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Taking stock. Gets a normal hit from the drop. Brings out the super art. What a finish. Great meeting the life gauge there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Shout of Earth, cranking it up. From up above. The next rep hits him with a stopping box. Jumps in. Oh, says no to the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Sticks in deep to get that drive in. Big throw. A quick breather. Reads the command grab. That's gonna leave him rattled. Risky up-close scrap still going. Raw super hard incoming. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. In there! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. No go for the throw. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Impact's a no-go. From up above. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Oh god, this is tense. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Both fighters planning something? The kick hits! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps in, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 going on the offensive? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Jumps up, hits them with a stopping block. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 needs drops them from the air. There's a burnout. There's a drive attack. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Start. This is gonna hurt. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Nothing stops this train. Throws him. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 can build, chases him down. Keeps him out. Where are they gonna come from hard? Both sides get wild. Set waiting for this opening. Punish counter sets the table. Ooh, what a smart play. Okay, here we go. Connects with the throw. What now? Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1, will this super art do anything? Are we gonna see a big-time whiff? Who'll set the bait at this? That's gonna leave him rattled. A real test of nerves here. Ooh, taking him for a ride. I can't believe it. Courageous grab. No one could have called that. we could have called that.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. In that with confidence. Big time whip. Hits him with a stop and pop. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Very solid corner switch. Oh, easy tech. Brushes off the throw. Big, low, reaching heavy. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. And there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Going in there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Charges forward. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 had an impressive round when managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Super arts on deck for both fighters. Brushes that off and keeps going. Medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Going in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They're backed up, goes hunting and bags the catch. A quick breather. And they create an the low. Oh, they put the fear of God in. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Charges forward. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Grabs and throws them away. Looking for big time whip. There's the drive impact. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Ugh, scuffle. Oh my God, they just choked it up. No, this will break them. Amazing. Shoot their shot. They cancel out. And now, they've got about half life. That's gonna leave them rattled. Neither fighter is showing any punch, nothing but air. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Chases them down. Time to make them famous. Who's gonna take it? Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Execute. They are done. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win at that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. That's gonna leave him rattled. Reads the command grab. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Jump in, finds the mark. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. A little too greedy there. Oh, easy tech. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes a trip. And it baits out the attack and gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Going on the offensive? The impact doesn't do anything. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive range. Connects with medium kick. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. And ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Connects with the throw. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Oh, here we go. They back up, nothing but air. Closing moments of the match. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Execute!
Closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Oh, got too eager. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Still slugging it out here. That attack landed for it down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Knockdown. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Throwing on the offensive, reads their mind and techs the throw. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people immune. Throws them to negate the block. Checks with a medium kick. Hits them with a stop and block. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws them away. That throw will do some good damage. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Looking for a chance. Breaks the block with a connects with the throw. It hugs nothing but air. Hanging on for dear life. Are they going to... No! This will break them! What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
It crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. Big throws. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Nothing but air. Plenty of health. The throw is denied. Punish counter sets the table. What's next? Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Whiff! They're wide open. What now? Finds the target. Ooh, you never... Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Make smart use of the game. What a lead with that anti-air. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Crowns them from above. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Sets the bomb off to shake them up. Oh, talk about overextending. Down to the wire. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Whiffs the throw. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Grabs them. Jumps up. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. What'll happen here? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Going on the offensive? Gutsy play with the grab. Jump? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Counting on the super to do the... This is gonna hurt. Low heavy. Chasing them down. Both closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks the impact. The low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Nothing stops this train. All the throw connects. What now? What stops for the arrow? This unleashes some big damage. Player one needs to use their drive move to have it connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Gotta do better than that. Dangerous range here. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Drops him hard. Jumps up. Hits up the counter. This is going to be hits him with a stopping block. Throws him to negate the block. Was well in range to score the throw. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Throws him. What's next? Steps in for the throw. An aggressive attack. Down to the wire. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Back throw for the side switch. Whiffs the throw. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Not shy with the grab. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to charge us forward. Grabs him. Neither of them willing to back off here. Misses the grab. Oh, could be the start of something. Hits him with a stopping block. They can't squander this punish counter chance. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and can they use their shot? They're going for the super art. Killer V spin catches them standing. Spins are heating up. Amazing! This is gonna hurt. Wow, Saturn waited for this opening. Punish counter sets the table. They got him. Doesn't set the flow. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Player two brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. No heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Player two chases them down. Heading into the end game now. They were right to be on guard there. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. The super armor does its job. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Player two digs in deep to get that drive in. Knockdown and what a reaction to go air to air. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Big brushes that off and keeps going. Player two, excellent block. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Will this super art do anything? Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
Locked on.
Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.